G'day everybody, it's Craig Cobb here from Trade with Precision, and I'm doing another free newsletter for you all. It's the 16th of July here in Sydney, and I hope you all had a great weekend. Now what I want to do tonight is show you some interesting trends, but I also want to have an angle of explaining to those of you who work a full-time job or who are extremely busy or who don't want to trade FX for whatever reason, that stocks are a very, very good when they're trending correctly. Now, as a trend follower myself, and all the team here at Trade with Precision are trend followers to an extent, we want to make sure we're trading the very best trends. We're full-time traders and we've got plenty of time to be looking at the markets, but you might not be. You might be somebody who's only trading FX and you don't trade stocks yet. Well, let me hopefully change your mind on that. You might be somebody who thinks, I haven't got time for trading. Well, let me show you that you do. And there's more to just trading the US markets, by the way. There's every stock market in the world, provided you can get an account and you've got access to it. So what it means is basically opening up opportunities for every single person, whether you've got half an hour, 2 hours or 8 hours a day. I scan my foreign exchange 4 times a day in intraday scans. I trade my equity markets once per day, and that is it, and it's very, very quick. So all I need to do is just go through these trends and scan on the daily, the weekly and the monthly. Because stock markets open and close, it means that when I'm scanning, the markets are shut. There's no emotional attachment, there's no markets moving, I'm not going to miss a thing. Then once I find the trades, I can raise the orders. All I do is go through looking at the daily, weekly, monthly. I want to be seeing charts that are in agreement. I want to be seeing good, strong trends, and I want to be seeing opportunities within those trends for me to be either a buyer or seller, because I'm happy to go long or short. So all I do is I scan through just like this, and here we go. Let's have a look right away. I see one that is of interest to me. Why is it of interest to me? The monthly is in a nice uptrend. It is breaking out to new all-time highs on this particular stock. On the weekly, you can see here we're not too overextended. We've had some pull back into the buy zone, move back in, move back in, move back in, move. We're not too extended. We're still looking quite good. Not a problem with that at all. And then we come to the daily, and let's have a look at the daily now. Let's check this out. Look at this trend, and this is why equities have been so phenomenal for the last few years, because when they trend, geez, they give some great opportunities, and I really wouldn't rule out trading any equities. I happen to be looking at the US market right here, but that's not to say the Aussie market, the UK market, the Dutch market, whatever market you wish to trade, it doesn't matter because we read the charts exactly the same. Here you have a pullback into the buy zone. Bullish candle, nice move. Again, same thing here, move, and then another one here, and it moved. What have we got? A nice sort of green candle in the buy zone. Now, I'm certainly not telling you this is a stock that I'm trading. As a matter of fact, I've just seen it on my scan here. But look, that's the kind of thing that I'm looking for. Now, if I just sort of jump ahead and do the old, here's one I prepared earlier. Here are some that I've been looking at over the last couple of weeks, and I'll show you why. Here we have AKAM. Now, it doesn't matter what the name of the stock is. If you want to know what the name of the stock is, it is here. Akame. Don't know what it's all about. Doesn't interest me. Higher highs, higher lows on the monthly. On the weekly, here's what I was looking at. Look at this. A beautiful pullback into the buy zone, and look at this. Resistance, resistance, support, support. Retested that, and it's moved away. Now, I'm certainly not giving this to you as a hindsight trade. I'm just showing you this is on a watch list because now all the trends are in the same direction, and I'm waiting for opportunities to get long. Note as well, it broke a level of resistance before it moved. But I've got some that I'm interested in right now. We'll work from the bottom up because I think it's these three that I've really got on my list. Stocks can be downtrending while the market is uptrending. A prime example here is on this one here, Peabody Energy, downtrending on the monthly, downtrending on the weekly. Let's see whereabouts we're at. We're back at these all-time, I think they're all-time, or no, not all-time, but they're back at these lows of '09, retesting that level in a wonderful downtrend, converging really nicely. Same here on the daily, small little red candle in the sell zone. Something that I am stalking, I am interested in. Come up to another one that I prepared earlier, and you can see again, oh, it's the one we just looked at actually, so we don't need to look at that again. And over here as well, to show you that you can also trade off the weekly, have a look at this. The weekly is now pulling back into the buy zone beautifully well in a wonderful trend. Each time it does it, look, moves away, pulls back, moves away, pulls back. What are we pulling back to? We're pulling back to a significant level of support and resistance. So guys, trading stocks, if you haven't got much time, can you actually realistically scan the markets and trade the markets and do it profitably and consistently profitably? Yes, you can, but you need to know what you're looking for. You need to have a plan in place, you need to have some structure, and you need to do it properly. I say it time and time again, education is the key to all your success. So, with that being said, what I want to introduce you to is this, a webinar on how to trade stocks with precision. What the webinar is going to do is it's going to demystify the stock market. You're going to show the benefits of trading stocks over other markets. You're going to have a look at the risks associated with trading stocks, and we're going to look at some scanning techniques to reduce the screen time that you've got when you're trading. But most of all, guys, it's going to open up a lot of doors for you. If you already trade other markets like foreign exchange right now, not a huge amount of phenomenal trends that are worthwhile trading. Equities, plenty of them. If you can trade both of those, you're going to open up a whole another massive amount of doors. I mean, look at this, 528 charts I can look at. How long does it take me to scan that? About half an hour. Okay, it will take you a little bit longer if you're new, but that's the point. You get started and we get the ball rolling. Not difficult to do when you've got the structure. So what I suggest you all do is go and register for the webinar. Click on the link below and you'll get to go to it. Tomorrow night is the first webinar, 8 p.m. Auckland, which is 6 p.m. Sydney, 4 a.m. New York, and 9 a.m. London. Jump on How to Trade Stocks with Precision. Register now. The next one's Thursday, the 18th of July, New York at 8 p.m., which converts to 1 a.m. London, 12 noon in New Zealand, and 10 a.m. in Sydney. Guys, I hope to see you, a whole bunch of you, on that webinar. I'm more than happy to have a chat with anybody who needs to ask any questions or work on that. So please enjoy your trading week. Trade very, very well. Keep risk managed and ask us as many questions as you need. Have a great trading week, guys. Bye for now.